Night Owl. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 127 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and what kind of person are you? Are you somebody that is super happy to wake up in the morning and start his day off? Or are you somebody that prefers to start late and thrives from the night? I'm a bit of a mix, but I would like to explore this idea with you and understand why I might lean towards the end of the day. Before we start, as usual, leaving a like and a subscribe would really mean a lot. It's just one click. If you like the idea of the Shower Podcast, it really helps tremendously. Unfortunately for you, YouTube Analytics tells me who subscribes and who not. So if you're here regularly or if it's your first time, leaving a like and a subscribe really helps a lot. Having said that, so last night I was following the stream of my friend, the one that I mentioned 2 episodes ago. And it was, midnight, a bit over that. And I just came back from a session of paddle, my first one in months. And I was drained. I was completely over, like I was done. But at the same time, after taking a shower and just enjoying the stream for a few minutes, I kind of had one of those moments. I don't know how often it happens to you, but to me, it's fortunately quite regularly, where you kind of manage to analyze the situation in which you are from a third view. Like you acknowledge the thing that you're doing and you realize, wow, this is something special. What I mean by that is that I had a feeling of understanding how much lately I've been enjoying these nights. The moment where everything is off, you technically have no more responsibilities, nobody can bother you, nobody can call you, nobody is there to just bother you, as I just said, and you can focus on your stuff. And I believe that this kind of feeling, it's something that it's so undervalued nowadays because we tend to acknowledge, and I mean, unfortunately, we kind of have to put all of our attention, all of our focus throughout the day. It can start from 8, 9, maximum 10 in the morning, but that's the limit. You know, that's the moment when you either start working, when you're studying, when you have your training session, whatever you might be doing in your life. This is the moment in which, you have to be active. And throughout the day, the problem is that even though this by itself shouldn't be a problem because you're rested, you maybe had breakfast, so you're ready for the day. But during the day, so many things can happen. Somebody calls you, somebody interrupts you, you had a plan, you cannot follow it, plans change, and so on and so forth. So throughout the day, even though on paper, everything is perfect, you should be ready to conquer the world and do whatever you want. And, that's the feeling that we all have in the morning. You feel this boost of motivation. Then, as the day ends, you look back and you're like, man, I did nothing. It was so hard. It was impossible to do anything. And this is understandable because, again, even though you might have good intentions, life happens. You cannot decide what are the things that you will be able to do. I mean, unless you are completely isolated, but again, this has its huge drawbacks. But overall, really, I can think of any environment. For example, as me at work, I might have my plan. I might have decided that, okay, today I'm working on this task and this task. You start, you're going good, half an hour, and boom, somebody calls you. I have a problem. Let me try to fix this. Can you help him with this other thing? And even though at the start, you defocus once and then you go back in it, at some point you're like so full of it that it's really hard to focus on what you were trying to do. Whereas on the other end, and I've been starting to notice this with the creation of the podcast, given that I might be able to record throughout the day because in the end, as you can see, it's anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes and I don't do many cuts. That's thankfully. So that helps me. So I can do it in the morning, during lunchtime, or if I have a break at 10 minutes and I do it. To edit, it takes more time because I have to prepare the thumbnails, I have to edit the video, I have to create all the posts, and it takes time. So usually the only moment that I have is at the end of the day. That's also why in the end, I managed to post the episodes by the end of the day because, that's the only time that I have. But when I sit down, when I'm enjoying my personal project, and this is the core message that I want to give to you, I feel at rest. I feel good because I know that nothing can bother me. This is the moment that I've selected for me. This is a moment in which nothing can stop me, and therefore my productivity is not inherently coupled with my energy, because of course by the end of the day my energy is pretty depleted. But I don't know how to describe it, but there is this artificial energy that you get, or just an alternative energy that kicks in, knowing that mentally you are at rest. Mentally, you're not stimulated. You are able to remove all the noise and just focus on something. One of the big perks that the most successful people have is that this exact feeling that I described to you, they manage to have it throughout the whole day. They are so good at focusing, they are so good at prioritization, that any moment during the day is this boost, that I have at night. This moment that you are a night owl and you just enjoy your time at night. And the encouragement and the thing that I would like you to try to do is to acknowledge which is the moment in which this happens for you. Because again, this is my take. I find this artificial energy that I told you about at night because of that feeling. But maybe for you, being in a stimulated environment, being in a coffee shop in the morning or being at the library helps you. It gives you the chance to fully focus. Go for it. Absolutely. But it's more about finding this special moment. And, I generally believe that the night or the early morning have this special feature. It's something that it's unique to them. Because again, even though you might make the argument that, all the things that I said before, during the day, I do this, I do that, I meet people, I feel good, sure. But are you focusing? Are you actually targeting exactly the thing that you wanted to do? I really challenge you that you think you might, but you aren't. I remember even when I was in university, when I had to study at night, I was giving my best because I could close the door, just do my thing. Everybody went to sleep and I could go on and on and on. Of course, you have to be respectable also of your sleep and your schedule needs to allow it. But one thing that I want you to take from today is that these night activities, the moment that you enjoy the night, shouldn't be demonized. As long as you're not wasting it and you're not just... But even then, I can make the argument because the thing that, comes to my mind when I was small, I was playing a lot at night. But even then, that is good, because why? Again, nobody can bother you. You can just focus on that, enjoy it, and lose yourself into that. And that is okay. That is absolutely normal. And again, I could make the argument, it's the way it's intended to be. You shouldn't be there just doing 5 minutes, stop, 5 minutes, do it again. It loses the magic, and one of the most important things when you try to do something, when you're enjoying something, is to have that magic, to make it special, to make it count. And for me, the night does that. Having said that, that was enough for the episode of today. A bit of a improvised one, but again, I'm all about sharing these small moments with you. And what else to say? Let me know in the comments if you are more of a night owl or if you prefer, let's say, the morning. I'm always curious to read your comments. And until the next one, stay consistent, stay resilient, and see you at the next one.